Hello and thank you for joining us for another episode of Meet the Motor Trade. Today we're here in Cape Town, South Africa in Stikland. We're at Authentique Autos where we're speaking with Herman Lazarus. He's the owner, founder, CEO, and today he's going to share all the juicy details about the dealership, where they come from and things like that. And also we'll have some fun talking about the motor trade as well. So kick back, relax, subscribe to the channel and let's get on into it. So Herman, you've been in the game for quite some time. Can you tell us a little bit about where it all started, where it is now? And I know you've gone through some name changes as well.
Yes.
Quite a few, 2 or 3?
4 actually.
4. Can you share where it started and take us through from where it started to where it is now today?
Yes. I used to be a policeman for 19 years and I was very adventurous. I loved the police, everything that was going with it. And after a serious motor vehicle accident that my sister had, I had to assist my family and I started buying and selling cars for the extra income. And in 2007, I decided to resign out of the police and started buying and selling the cars full time, which was a very scary thought. I love my fixed income, but the adventure of a new venture was very exciting at that stage as well, and working for myself and so forth, and bought myself a Corsa bakkie, brand new at Ferndale Delta from my friend Gert du Plessis, and I branded it big, cash for cars. I'll give you cash for your car. And that's where Cash for Cars was.
That was the first name?
That was the first name. That
Cash
was
for
the
Cars.
first name. And then about 3-4 months later, I went camping in Hartenbos. And my bakkie was parked there with Cash for Cars, and I thought to myself, you know what, I think Cash Cars sounds a bit better. And I took away the 4. And, and Cash Cars was born there next to the Braai Fire.
Nice.
And but at that stage I still operated from home, buying cheapies and cleaning them up, making them presentable.
So you started with the cheaper ones?
Yeah, the cheaper ones, yeah. And mainly for cars that people want to come buy cash. Yeah, that's where it all started.
So that was 2007,
2007.
left the police.
Then
Cash for Cars.
Cash for Cars and then Cash Cars. And then I thought to myself, you know what, your wife is lastig at home when you're there working from home. I think I need to get myself a little premises where I can operate from. And it's going to feel a bit more like a business and maybe a touch more professionalism and safer as well. So just next door here in La Belle Road, there used to be a BP garage, which is now a Q4. I moved in there into a premises. I didn't know what to expect. If people were going to come, were they going to come look at my cars? What's going to happen? And that type of thing.
Scary.
Very scary. And but I thought to myself, you know what, I'm not going to bother what the previous people did and how well they did or how bad they did. I'm just going to do my own thing. And parked my 3, 4, 5 cars outside here, and I started buying and selling the cars from there.
So when did you move from home? In what year was that?
That was in 2008. 1st of April.
The next year?
Yeah.
Okay.
1st of April 2008. Then I got confronted with things like VAT, and I need to register a business, and everything became much more formal. I need insurance. I was so raw at that stage. I was a trained policeman, but I didn't know nothing of
so
business.
So much new things to learn.
Yeah, and having to pay VAT. Yeah, and you know, all that type of things, but I wanted to do it right from the start. And I had this vision, but not really the mission. I didn't know how to do everything, and I had to learn from my competitors and look around and research a little bit and so forth. And it grew from there. Lots of tears, lots of smiles, lots of laughter, but mainly it was a good experience for me, very good experience.
So from cash for cars to cash cars to this premises now,
yes,
which looks very different to how it looked back then.
Yes.
And then when was the next name change after that?
Then in 2017, I think, GM withdrew from South Africa, and my friend Gert du Plessis, who worked for Ferndale Delta and for the GM group at that stage, he was the new car manager there. And I invited him to come into partnership with me because I really valued his corporate input and wisdom, yes. And then in 2018, he formally joined me in a partnership, and we worked very well together. Gert immediately changed the Wendy House type of look. We went into a more formal building. We bought a bit newer vehicles, but more up-spec vehicles and that type of things. And he introduced me into the master sales agreements with the banks. And but at that stage, we decided because we intend to finance the vehicles, we decided cash cars is not the right name for it anymore.
Ah, I see.
And at that stage, I already had a website called Cheaper Cars, and we decided on Cheaper Cars. So then Cheaper Cars was born.
2018, 2019?
2018, 2019.
Okay.
And in 2019, the owner of this building, my landlord, he decided he's also the owner of the premises of the garage next door.
Okay.
And he decided he was going to develop the garage from a BP to a Q4 garage, and he suggested that I move into this premises, which was now lekker. You had your own toilet, your own office.
Big upgrade.
Big upgrade. You don't have to go home for a toilet anymore.
Awesome.
And it was a chalk and cheese difference. We parked our cars outside here, and we had a few of the banks on board already with Cheaper Cars, the name Cheaper Cars, and we did well. But there was a certain segment of the market that I just couldn't sell cars to, and I couldn't understand.
Tap into.
Yeah, I couldn't tap into it, and the cars were right, everything was right, the condition of the cars were right. We had a high standard of premium quality vehicles, but unfortunately the cars just didn't sell at a certain price segment and on certain portals. And in the meantime, Gert got an offer from a big corporate company, and he resigned as partner here. I did a Facebook poll to decide whether I should stick to the name Cheaper Cars.
You did a Facebook poll?
Facebook poll, yes.
Serious?
And whether I should change it to another name. And 93% indicated no, we should get rid of the name Cheaper Cars, because it gives the wrong idea of what type of vehicles we sell here.
The impression was not accurate.
Yeah, it wasn't accurate. And I decided, well, the tribe have spoken, so we're going to do that. Yeah. We and then to get a name, because I love motorsport and I'm very much involved in motorsport, I was thinking of Apex motors and all types of checkered flag motors or anything of this type of nature. But my main thing is I wanted to sell vehicles and be sincere about their condition, what you can expect. If you spend 10 Rand in my dealership, I want you to get your 10 Rands worth.
Yeah.
And I was contemplating on the name, and I got to the name Authenticity. I need authenticity. And I decided on the name Authentique Autos. And on the 1st of October 2023, we rebranded to Authentique Autos, and it was a quantum leap from cheaper cars to Authentique Autos. Immediately that market got attracted to that specific vehicles.
Just shows you what a name can do, right?
Yeah, I was so, I couldn't believe it. But it made me think, many years ago, I was sitting in Wissenhof Coffees and having a coffee there, and an old lady came in and she said, she asked the waitress there, do you know of a place around here that serves tea? Because she didn't realize a coffee shop would serve tea. And so it made me realize the name is quite important. And I really honestly tried to live up by the name. And we've been going for 2 years. We've doubled our revenue. And yeah, I won't say there's not difficult days sometimes. There are sometimes difficult days, but there are very good days as well.
I've heard that from the other dealers as well. Like, it's always an ocean of waves up and down.
You can't have the sunshine the whole day over here. And it's okay when another dealership does well, and it's okay when you don't do that well. Your day will come again, and obviously it keeps you humble. Keeps your finger on the pulse. The moment you come into a comfort zone, you can immediately see it on your figures. So yeah.
Awesome. So tell us, what kind of stock do you like to keep on the floor and on hand, and how many units do you on average keep on hand, on stock? And also, I see you got some bikes around here.
Yes.
Tell us about all that.
Okay, I've got a retail space for about 28 vehicles. I currently have, I think, 67 vehicles in stock on my stock list.
Sure.
So I'm a little bit overstocked. And also I love a lifestyle. I love the camping lifestyle. That's why I always have a caravan in stock, or two maybe. And also the bikes. I have bikes in stock as well. The nice thing of bikes is they don't take that much retail space. 4 bikes maybe take, 3-4 bikes maybe take 1 bakkies retail space. But obviously bikes are very seasonal, so is caravans as well. And I adapt as I go through the year. Winter times I see my 4x4s does very well, the Toyota Hilux 4x4s and that type of things. End of the year, all the school leavers come in here with a Hyundai i10's money in the pocket, looking for a GTI Polo. But in January month they're back with the Hyundai money, buying the Hyundais from me after they've seen what is out there in the market. And you have to put your ear on the ground to listen what the people ask you and what they require and what they need. But you know, there's also a difference between the want-to-have vehicles and the must-have vehicles.
Yes.
Now your GTI Golfs and those type of things are want-to-have vehicles. You usually get a lot of views on those cars when you advertise them. And then your Hilux bakkies or any single cab bakkies is also very popular because it's must-haves. People work with them. It's an asset rather than a liability. And I've had a few luxury models as well. Depends on which car, but some of them sell a little bit slower. It's a different market. It's not really what I aim for. I aim for the average Joe that would need a car, for the average guy or girl.
Oh God.
For that matter, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man. So how many staff do you have? How long have they been with you at the moment?
Okay.
Because I know Gert was with you and then he left.
Yeah, Gert, he's still a very good friend of mine. but he decided to divorce me. And then I've got Christian Wessels here. He used to work for my landlord for 19 years at this exact same premises, and he went over to Ford for 5 years. And when Gerd left at the same time, Stian joined me as a sales manager. He does very well. I've got another salesperson who's actually more focusing on procurement. Etienne. He does very well with his buy-ins. He's got a sharp eye for it. And then my son Divan, who's our marketing manager, takes the nicest pictures, says the nicest stuff on Facebook. Sometimes I feel like buying my own vehicles back. And yes, and then we've got an in-house F&I. He's subcontracted with Dealer Financial Services, but he sits here by us. And we've got a lovely receptionist, Nadine Vugt, who's my right hand and helps the people, answers the phones, does a lot of admin here by us and so forth. And then Frank, we may not forget Frank. Frank does all the cleaning, does an exceptionally good job of it. All the cars are basically shining every day. And then my recon manager, Brandon Swamlow, he sees to it that the cars are in a very good condition before they are being advertised and set out in the market. He takes the vehicles home sometimes to feel what the drive is like. We test it, personally test it, and if we are not willing to buy it ourselves, we don't sell it.
Hence the name Authentique Autos.
Yeah, it took a few years to get there. I always had the intentions to be honest and clear about what I want to sell. We're selling used cars, not brand new cars. People come here with, they would have bought a new car if they had the money for a new car. So you have to respect their money. If it's a little bit of money, if it's a lot of money, you have to respect it and make sure that people understand what they buy for their money. And that's where the authenticity comes in very strong for me. When you buy a 2007 vehicle from me, it is a 2007 vehicle, but you're not buying a 2003 vehicle with 2007 money, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With Divan now on board, we're busy developing a system where after the sale that we can establish what the customer's satisfaction level was, and also any recommendations, and we're going to take it very seriously. Anybody can sell a good car, but what is the reaction of the dealership after you've sold the vehicle? Are they shying away? Are they assisting the customer? What's the situation there?
I think many people overlook the dealership because they just see the car.
Yeah, they just see the car, yeah. And actually, for me, it's absolutely, the proof is in the pudding. When you come back, and what is our attitude towards your problem? Sometimes you get abuse from customers, it is like that, but I must be honest with you, I would go as far as say 99.995% of all customers are not abusive. You get that 0.1% or so.
Okay.
And even them, just sort them out. It's much easier. I'm not saying I can guarantee your car for you for the next 50 years, but as long as reasonability is very, very strong forthcoming, and so on. Yeah.
And last question, where can you explain to the people watching the video now where they can find your dealership?
You know, this LaBelle Road used to be called the Old Speckenham Road. And this BP garage was also a landmark. And right across the road is the police yard where they park all the stolen cars or cars involved in crime and that type of things. But we are officially located at 11 LaBelle Road in Stikland, in Bellville. It's on the border of Bellville and Brackenfell. but right across the police yard and right next to the new Q4 garage that used to be the BP garage. We are clearly marked and we are branded in black, and yeah.
So that's where we'll catch them there. And where can people find you online?
We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google. TikTok, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then also we partnered with Social Happiness, a media company now. And then also we've got a website, our own website, www.authentiqueautos.co.za. The authentic is the French spelling, T-I-Q-U-E. Authentic in French means genuine. We are the genuine car showroom. And yeah, find us online and give us a contact. We make nice coffee. You can testify of that.
I can attest to that too.
And come and have a coffee. I like chatting. And come and have a chat with us.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. You'll see I'll put all the information in the description down below. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out AuthenticAutos.co.za, check out their stock, high quality, second-hand used cars, bikes as well, caravans and trailers. Catch them online, catch them in Bellville Road. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for episode 8 coming up. I'm just filling in for Lawrence Bester this time, but he will be back for the next episode. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Herman, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, listeners, and I hope you enjoy the program.
And we wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you.